Hi everyone, this is Yuling at Khor Reports, and I wanted to show you something that we're working on, which is a vegan map of ASEAN 5. I'll just zoom in a little bit. So what we have here is a focus on Southeast Asia, the 5 countries. And if we look at this for the second half of 2019, we've got 100,000 mentions of vegan and 200,000 engagements. So if you factor engagements over mentions, that's 2 times. And in terms of looking at some of the posts, we can see that some of the big postings which reach quite far were to do with veg-friendly resorts and the Vegetable Fest of the Philippines in November 2019. So I think that probably helps explain why Philippines is pretty active on the vegan map for the last half of the year. We thought it'd be interesting to look at some of the celebrity mentions. Just want to note that clearly, this is a very urban thing, no surprise to that. And the places which are active outside, beyond the Philippines, Thailand's pretty active, that's Bangkok I highlighted, Kuala Lumpur, this is Jakarta, and there's obviously other cities in Java as well, and this is Singapore. So that's how the ASEAN stacks up. And what's influencing people? This one is very seriously in the 35-year-olds and below category, who are terribly active on Twitter, and there's blogs and web pages which are covered in this data that I'm looking at. And what I did was to filter out for the negative sentiment. There is quite a fair bit of that actually, and this represents neutral and positive sentiment. And the mentions of celebrities, as I talked about, is Jaden Smith. Some negative views there. He doesn't look very good in some of his recent photos. Lewis Hamilton, that's pretty positive. Recently launched his burger chain, and he says that vegan is the way to save the planet. Joaquin Phoenix, he was responsible for the plant-based menu at the Golden Globes. And what is really popular too is The Game Changers, which is a Netflix docu-movie, which is popular among young professionals, and they highly recommended it to me. I just want to flick over to some earlier work that we have that's shown here. And this is an article, Knives Out a Nibble on Food and Diet Habits. So please go to khorreports.com. Here we reached out to young professionals. We got responses heavily from KL, Singapore, and some in Jakarta. And we got 100 responses from among our network and their friends as well. A lot of people were very kind to forward that on. And just to highlight to you some of the findings that we have. We spoke to experts, and this was quite notable, that maybe 8 to 15% market share is just the prospect that we're looking at for this. And just to highlight that here's the Rebel Whopper Burger, and basically there's an attribution of stronger sales growth for this product because of this. And the results from the 100 respondents, just to show you our mini poll, you see a lot of multiple diets going on, food restrictions. You can also check out how many days per week is being practiced by our respondents, some of their mentions, and also we honed in on the plant-based vegetarian / vegan segment. So please come and have a look at this to get some insights. I thought this was quite notable, that with the plant-based, people maybe felt a bit better health-wise, but they also warned that you do need meticulous research and planning to get this right. So thanks very much for your interest in this. See you next time.